Wanted to talk about some shady activity going on that I've seen personally inside of junk removal Facebook groups and some different other areas in general. So it'll be a pretty quick video to the point, but wanted to bring it to people's attention because I know that if your business is in the wrong hands, it could set you back significantly. So some of the things that I've seen lately, I'll talk about the Facebook groups first. So I don't spend a whole lot of time in the Facebook groups anymore. Typically what I see in the junk removal groups now is someone has a question, they have a need, and 4, 5, 6 companies pop in with a resolution that I quite frankly haven't really seen before. And that's not to say that they can't do good work or that they're doing bad work, but some of the practices that I've seen have been a little shady. So here's what I've seen for the most part. Typically someone asks a question about Google Ads or Google Business Profile or SEO. And then in the comments, I've seen this from multiple different companies, not just one, where someone will comment and they will say, hey, such and such, and tag someone who works with them and say, could you help get them an answer? Or they could say, hey, Joe has been great for me. You might want to reach out to him. And all they're really doing is taking advantage of the fact that it looks like they are someone who is recommending you to someone else who has given them success. But in reality, all they're doing is recommending someone they work with to help you, which is the equivalent of me popping in the comments and saying, hey, my company is great. Let me help you. They're trying to accomplish basically getting social proof without real social proof. So I'm not a really huge fan of that. I don't like it. I think it's misleading personally, because on the person who's asking the questions end, they think that it's someone who is being recommended to them, when in reality, it's just someone who works with them, pushing it over to them instead of saying themselves that they have a resolution for their problem. And again, as I said before, that doesn't mean that they're doing bad work, but I usually, 1, haven't seen these companies around, and 2, just not a really big fan of the way they're going about it. It just seems like a shady practice in my opinion. Like, I don't have employees of mine jumping in on a group and saying, hey, Blake, you should talk to them. We don't do that. So just kind of raises some eyebrows a little bit. The other thing that's been really big in the last few weeks has been courses. Hearing a lot about people selling courses in junk removal, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'll tell you firsthand, for me personally, I bought plenty of courses and did a lot of things to get my business started. Some were great, some were not, and I learned a lot of lessons along the way. But if you're going to go that route, the most important thing for you to do, in my opinion, is to ask someone else or find someone else who has bought the course how useful it really was for them. Because when you find a really good course, it can be extremely helpful for your business. You know, let's say the course is $1,000, $500, $1,500. I don't know. I'm just throwing numbers out there for you guys. Let's say it was $1,000, but that course helped you find out how to make $10,000 next month. We're going to be really happy with that investment, right? Well, on the flip side, if that course was $1,000 and it was full of junk, no pun intended, and didn't help you make any money, wasn't useful at all, and that's just going to be a waste of $1,000 that you could have put into marketing. So I'm all for courses, education, and training, but I would vet that and at least talk to someone, maybe even 2 people at least, that have used it, that found it useful, and I would ask them why they found it useful and what was in it for them that really helped them improve their business and grow. So that's basically it, guys. Just some of that activity. Be cautious of who you're dealing with, who you're working with. Vet the companies that you do work with. Vet the people that you do buy courses from, because at the end of the day, there are people out there who are out to take your money. So you want to make sure that someone has actually worked with them and had success, so that everything that they're saying is validated. So I hope this helps some of you not fall into a bad trap with that. And I also hope that this helps some of you maybe vet a resource that actually is a good resource for you and build that confidence for you to work with them in the future. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.